Hey, what's going on, guys? Trail 7 Reactions. Any of y'all know me and know my reactions. Y'all know I'm a big Caskey fan, and I just happen to see this in my algorithm. It's here, Kap Kallous, I Don't Mind, featuring Caskey, and from what I can tell by the screenshots, it's from way back. It says 8 years ago, but it might have been. This reminds me of the Caskey from Transient Classics, which was more than 8 years ago. But hey, who knows? I don't know. Maybe let me see. Let's see what I got. Thanks for all the love and support. And digging the album, you guys killed it. This is 7 years ago. I don't mind. I feel like it was before 7 years ago, and maybe they uploaded it, but whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna subscribe to Kap Kallous because I usually do that if I react to a video, and I'll like it. Why not? It looks like some old Caskey, which I don't know if he cares if we react to his old stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I like to go down memory lane. You know what I mean? Like, I've never seen this before. It looks like a pretty dope video, so let's go ahead and get into it. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Once again, just put up the new Caskey video with Click Clack. So go check that one out, and let's go. Beats, Rhymes, Films. Got it.
Yeah. This is where, like, everybody says something.
Now, I don't know who Kap Kallous is. If it says Beats, Rhymes, Films, maybe they do all three. I don't know, but look at Cask. Like, no face tattoos, nothing really. This is way back, way back. Probably before I heard of Caskey with Words and Weak Stomach. Possibly Transient Classics. But if you know when this was done, or if you're Cap, comment. Let me know when this was. I Don't Mind, featuring Caskey.
I want religious things, but still I'm chasing change. My lady talking rings, I'm walking off a plane. Been dreaming about a range, but don't get that oil change. Bending corners, can't afford it. Dip my brain in that candy paint, and I'm drinking, smoking, getting loaded, coughing, choking, staying.
Hey, I might be jumping to conclusion here, but is that Caskey's fiance now? He says he's known her for a while. Is that Florida?
My lady talking.
Is that Florida Witch?
Rings, I'm walking off
right there. Maybe not. Just I might be wrong. I'm not really sure exactly what she looks like. I just know I've seen her on his posts, and I follow her and whatnot. So maybe this is way back. He said they've been friends for a while. They dated before. I don't know. So let me know if you're watching this video.
Plain, been dreaming about a range, but don't get that oil change. Bending corners, can't afford it. Dip my brain in that candy paint, and I'm drinking, smoking, getting loaded, coughing, choking, staying focused. Mine is open, doors are closing.
My focus is I'm looking in the back of the car because it keeps changing. Like, I think that's totally dope.
I'm feeling twice my age. Some shit you can't escape. Why try to run away? My people very straight.
I want to hear these lyrics.
Bending corners, can't afford it. Dip my brain in that candy paint, and I'm drinking, smoking, getting loaded, coughing, choking, staying focused. Mine is open, doors are closing.
407. This dude's from the 407 because he's got the tattoo.
Getting loaded, coughing, choking, staying focused. Mine is open.
407 right there.
Doors are closing.
He's from Florida.
I'm feeling twice my age.
Probably a good friend. They're probably good friends. Like, that's how I'm seeing it. Caskey puts on for a lot of his friends that are artists. Like, he really does. And they got the Future Artist Summit coming up with Anonymous and some other people, which is totally dope. It's in Orlando, so if you guys can check that out, I wish I could make it. I just don't have the money, not the extra. And you know, invest in yourself is what they say. It's just sometimes you just don't have the extra money. And I got kids, and you know, Christmas, and not like that even matters. But anyway, let's keep going. I don't mean to give you my personal life in the middle of Caskey's video. Cap, let's go.
I try to run away. My people very straight. Can't be fucking place, but I got here all on my own. No fear at all in my bones. Ozone was up in my veins. I had to bring it back home.
Dude is almost picking his nose. Look.
Ozone was up in my veins. I had to bring it back home.
They're probably like, dude, just pick your nose real quick so you can get a little quick shot. Look at the big boom boxes. That's just dope. I wish I had one of them old boom boxes. And, you know, they got the new ones with the Bluetooth.
Y'all busy throwing no stones. Use them to build me a throne. I had to get me my crown. Yo, chick will need me.
Y'all busy throwing them stones. Use those to build my throne. Nice. And that's before, what's his name? Will Smith said it.
I had to get me my crown. Yo, chick will leave me alone. But I don't mind. No, I don't mind. You got a pocket full of shells. I got a wallet.
Tell me if there's anybody in these backgrounds that I'm missing. Are these people? Can you name some of these people now? Like Caskey, if Caskey's watching this, are some of these people like, oh, you wouldn't even know it? That's Chuck, or that's this guy. You know what I mean? Like maybe these are some of his old friends, and he put in this video.
Full of times I've been spending my life trying not to lose my mind. They ask me if I give a fuck, but I don't know.
This is before Uber. That dude's swimming.
Stack gold and you try to compare yourself to the grace before your homie, and that's bold. You better hone your skills.
But like I say all the time, man, like if you are dope, I think you've always been dope. Like I think people get better, right? You focus and hone in on what you're good at, but you always been dope, and you just keep expanding that dopeness. Like it. Please don't crucify me, but I swear, if you sucked at rapping at like 15, and then you probably gonna, if you didn't grasp the concept in the first few years, you're probably not that good now, and you're probably doing something else. I'm not trying to insult anybody, but I'm just saying, like, when you got the gift, you got the gift. It's just what it is. And Caskey's always been on point. I don't think I've ever reacted to something where I've been like, oh, he was kind of off on that, or oh no, he didn't. He's always had the mechanics down. And he's always had the drive and the passion to do it. You know what I mean? It's always in you. So, like, when people say it's just in you, you can't teach that shit. You can't teach passion. You can push somebody and drive, but you can't teach passion and just skills. You know what I mean? If you're a dope basketball player, you're a dope basketball player. You might be shitty at discipline, and you really don't go nowhere with it, but that's a totally different subject. But if you're dope, you're dope. And that's just it. Like, Caskey's always been dope since I heard him the first time, and every time I hear something, I'm like, oh, I see where he got that. Oh, I see, he's always been that way. Like, his voice has changed a little bit, but like, it's dope. I think big fan. That guy's like, whoa.
But it's rap, bro, where you stack gold and you try to compare yourself to the grace before your homie, and that's bold. You better hone your skills. Really don't matter how many homes you build, you'll never feel comfortable. So you get a phone call from the guys like, boy, you still some hard back to the game. Cars matching your chain, stars flashing your name. Byproducts of fame really got them a strangeness about them. You ain't the shit without them, and you hate the chips when you count them, and everybody doubting you, asking you shit like one of your songs dropping with Wayne. Like he ain't on tour working.
This is after he got signed to Cash Money, because everybody's asking him. Yeah, I remember one time he said, he said, if one more person asked me how Lil Wayne is, or I swear to God, like, and he said, people asking me when are your songs dropping with Wayne, and he's like he ain't on tour or something. Like, I got like access to him all the time. You know what I mean? Just because I'm signed to Cash Money don't mean I like hang out with Lil Wayne. You know, like, I feel that. I want to redo this verse right here because I like what he's saying.
But it's rap, bro, where you stack gold and you try to compare yourself.
It's rap, bro. If you stack gold, you try to compare yourself to the greats.
To the greats before your homie, and that's bold. You better hone your skills.
And that's bold.
Really don't matter how many homes
you better hone your skills. That's what I'm saying. Like, you try to compare yourself to the greats, and you might be great, but you better hone your skills, and get to where you need to go. Because passion and drive, that puts you in those positions where you could be the dopest basketball player, the dopest rapper, but you're still on the open mics, or you know what I mean, because you're not moving, you're not honing your skills, and I think that's what Caskey did to bring him to the level he's at now.
You build, you'll never feel comfortable. So you get a phone call from the guys like, boy, you was still some hard back to the game. Cars matching your chain, stars.
He felt that right there. His boy, whoever, Kap. I don't know who Kap really, like, if he's like they've been friends or he's just doing a feature. But
you'll never feel comfortable till you get a phone call from the guys like, boy, you instill some heart back to the game. Cars matching your chain, stars flashing your name.
I want to hear that line.
You instill some heart back to the game. Cars matching your chain, stars flashing your name. Byproducts of fame really got them a strangeness about them. You ain't the shit without them. And you hate the chips when you count them. And everybody doubting you, asking you shit like when of your songs dropping with Wayne. Like he ain't on tour working. Like I'm sore hurting. Like he the one who makes shit perfect. And my purpose ain't to hang on the strings of another man. That's puppet shit. Stand down in my bank statement like, yeah, maybe I'm just stuck with this in my contentment.
These two are fighting in the back. That's what he said. Listen what he said.
Tour working. Like I'm sore hurting. Like he the one who makes shit perfect. And my purpose ain't to hang on the strings of another man. That's puppet.
He don't want to make shit perfect in my purpose. And then he's talking about hanging on the strings of another man. Like Caskey's never had, I don't remember any features that he's done with people. He's been on a lot. He's done lots of features, and every feature he kills it. There's even a video where it's got all of Caskey's features like all in a row, and you can listen to him. But he's basically saying, like, I'm not hanging on no man's strings. Like, he probably could have got a track with Wayne. He probably could have got a track with who else is on Cash Money? Fuck, I always lose it in the moment. I'll think of it. Hold on a second. You know, Gunner, Young Thug. Jesus, man. Yeah, he probably could have had that, and maybe it would have pushed his career to be like mainstream. But essentially, I don't think that's what he wanted anyway. He's just making it on his own and with no features. Like, that's dope as hell, you know?
The shit, stand down in my bank statement like, yeah, maybe I'm just stuck with this in my contentment. For my present state, I never turn into resentment. For these featherweights who get more shine with less groundwork, sometimes that's just how it go. So don't ask me if I give a fuck, it's clear I don't. 20 years and ain't giving up, and the secret is that I don't mind. Puppet shit, stand down in my bank statement like, yeah, maybe I'm just stuck with this in my contentment. For my present state, I never turn into resentment. For the
my contentment for the present state never turned to resentment. I mean, every line is badass. You gotta really listen to what people are talking about.
The way to get more shine with less groundwork.
Chick in the back is like, oh, who's this? Okay, bitch. Who's on the
phone? More shine with less groundwork. Sometimes that's just how it go. Get more shine with less groundwork. Sometimes that's just how it go.
They get more shine with less groundwork than sometimes it's just how it go. And I gotta tell you, I don't mind. Like, he's been humble. I don't think I've ever seen him in like a extremely arrogant state, which is another reason why I follow him, because I like his character, his state of mind, and he's always been dope from what I can tell.
So don't ask me if I give a fuck, it's clear I don't. 20 years and ain't giving up, and the secret is that I don't mind.
And the secret is that I don't mind. Oh, now they're rewinding.
Phone blowing up like all the time. I try to act like I don't mind. Put my brain on autopilot. I'm in the clouds. I'm crashing out. I looked around and my people down. 50 down my bank account, but that ain't enough. Ain't enough. Just wanna make my mama proud. My pops gone, can't bring him back. Ain't no price I can put on that. Put my life on every track. Where I'm from and where I'm at. Told my bro 10 years ago, this industry's like robbing banks. Getting in's only half the risk. Going out, you gon' see some things. Like hello, hello, double hello. I ain't trying to settle. Going up a level. Shorty got a J-Lo, booty made a jello. Sitting in the yellow. Mercy Lago, eating tacos with my kid.
Shorty got a booty made a jello.
Going up a level. Shorty got a J-Lo, booty made a jello. Sitting in the yellow. Mercy Lago, eating tacos with my kid. And I can't even drive stick. Keep it real, camouflage, hopping, bumping my shit. They don't get the references or just what this record is. I'm restless, been setting records since I was a little kid. Patient, but I'm persistent. Pay me, I got a vision. Maybe I'm optimistic, but baby, I'm on a mission. I don't.
Maybe I'm optimistic, but baby, on a mission. Kap Kallous presents Grandeur, featuring Caskey, John Connor. I've heard of John Connor before. Where have I heard John Connor before? I'm not really sure. Recognize Psalm 1, Midas the Beast, and 1. Oh, this must be an album that he put together. Hold up. You can see there's I-4. This is Florida right here. A bunch of Florida artists, I'm guessing. I'm going to check out some of Kap Kallous. I wonder if they're still doing music. Yeah. Hey, that was pretty cool for 8 years ago. What is this? Like an outro for the video guy. Beats, rhymes, and films. Alright, yo, that was pretty cool. Alright. Hey, let me get back over here. Oh, for some reason my full screen camera ain't working, so it don't matter. Anyway. There we go. Alright, hey, I appreciate you guys checking me out. This is just an old I had this on the watch later list. I wanted to check it out. Kap Kallous, I don't mind featuring Caskey. I like checking out some of Caskey's old stuff just to look back and see where he's come from. And like I said on another video, it's like even if I ran in, even if I found Caskey now, I'd want to go back to the catalog and look at the old stuff, because I really like his music now and I really like his music then, and I'm sure I would. Most of the time I find a new artist, I look back on their catalog, I'm like, ooh, that's dope. I want to see where they came from, because I appreciate and respect the journey and the growth and the way to what word am I looking for? How they got there. The building process. I love that, because you got to appreciate that as an artist yourself. The journey may be tough, but you got to get through it and bring you to the level that you feel like you're comfortable at, and you can do your art. Just in a way that feels good to you. I don't know. I'm just kind of talking now and going off on a tangent. So I appreciate you guys checking me out. Thanks for watching this. Check out some new Caskey stuff if you're not a fan of Caskey now, or if you're a fan of Caskey. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching. Until next time.
Look, the people you are after are the people you depend on. We cook your meals. We haul your trash. We connect your calls. We drive your ambulances. Guard you while you sleep. Do not follow us.